our second show back. We're only 10 minutes past when we're always late, but this is pretty good. This is almost on time, my friend. So please, everyone knows me. It's fucking Dr. Bones in the house tonight. And please introduce yourselves and let us know who you are, my friend.
Well, thanks for having us on. My name is Sim G. I'm the lead singer, guitarist for Lancaster.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, yeah. And the live singer in the basement for Lancaster.
That's it. And
hello, Simon.
That's
Drummer.
Awesome.
So, like you said, we're Lancaster, and we're a heavy metal outfit based out of Quebec City. And again, thanks for having us on, man.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure to finally have you guys on and stuff. I know last month for me has just been fucking garbage, right? But
yeah, right, man. We're hanging tough, man.
Yeah, trying to get her. I've got some good friends around me right now. They've really helped me out, so feeling pretty good. And tonight I was like, "Fuck it, we got to do it, man." So here we are. The show must go on.
Exactly, man. You got to keep on keeping on, man.
Mm-hmm. So this will be the beginning of more awesome shit to come. But being Lancaster, you guys are out of Quebec City. You guys are actually on tour right now.
Yeah, exactly. We've already got 2 dates done. We started out in Quebec City on September 18th. Yeah, we ended up playing in September 18th with Last Dance Among Wolves, Outlying, The Man's Prophecy.
Great, two great fucking bands out of fucking.
Yeah, and we were having a great time, and we had great coverage on the 18th, and then on the 25th, the last weekend, we were out in Mavericks in Ottawa there. We were with Shanghai, Effects May Vary, and Last Dance Among Wolves again, where we'll be with them pretty much all over the place. Then next month, October, we're in Trois-Rivières on the 16th, Sherbrooke on the 22nd, Drummondville on the 23rd, and then 6th of November, we're in Kingston, Ontario for all you Anglo peeps.
I might be able to make the Kingston show, actually. That's why I was asking you, right? I'll drive a few hours, grab a room, and fucking check it out. But you guys were at the Mavic. How were the other bands? I've heard good things about Shanghai, and I know Charlotte and them from FX May Vary. So, how did that show go? Was it pretty good?
Actually, we had a great response. Obviously, we're all bands that nobody knows, so I mean the place wasn't sold out there, but the response was just great. Effects May Vary they've got a great set. I mean, they do this weird fusion of hard rock metal and groove stoner stuff. It's pretty cool. Shanghai, they've got a punk rock thing going there, that Cali style punk rock, which is pretty decent, high energy stuff. And then Last Dance Among Wolves, they need no introduction. They're high energy guys that playing some decent hardcore thrash death metal mix there. So it was a great night, and we can't wait for Kingston's gonna weigh a ton. It's gonna be a crazy hyperactive evening. We've got Shanghai and Lancaster's going to be there, and then Outlying, and then I think it's Last Dance Among Wolves too, so it's going to be a higher
I know the guys from there. I was up there in Louisville partying when Dead Man's Prophecy won the Montreal medal off, right? And by the way, I got my shirt, boys. I love it. It's got the crew members, got my name on it. It's got their thing. I'm fucking honored. I got the video of me opening it, so I'll be posting that soon too, right? But I already sent it over to Dave there, but I haven't seen them live though yet, so it'll be nice to see those guys.
Pretty decent. I mean, not only decent that way, it's an honor for us to play with these guys. And so far, the tour has just been absolute fire. I mean, we're having a blast, and I mean, ripping everything in our way in between. So
yeah. Now you mentioned you're in your jam space now. You guys are kind of fucking got a lot going on and stuff. You got the new album coming out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, man, we're keeping busy. Right now, we've got 2 weeks before we hit the road again, so we had a chance to reset up and practice a bit. So, yeah, we've got an album on the way. With some new stuff working on there too. But no, we've got a new album on the way that should be out in a week or two, maybe if we're lucky, man. So I invite everyone to go on our Facebook page to go check out Command and Conquer, because that'll give you a taste of what the album's going to be like, and it's going to be an hour-long ton of bricks. So,
I was going to ask you, that was kind of my next lead-in. I did hear the Command and Conquer today. I did put the link up saying when I put we'll be live tonight at 7. Because at first I put 6, and then not even 20 minutes later, you're like, can we go live for 7? So I had to fucking edit the post. 7 o'clock, cool, man. It happens every time. As soon as I post it, changes. It's like, but great song. I put the link up for everyone to go check that out too, right?
yeah, no, thanks so much, man. We, like I said, we were pulling no stops on this album. It's what, 13, 12 songs? 12 songs, yeah, 12 songs.
Oh, fuck, right on.
Yeah, no, this is a real LP, and
yeah,
we can't wait to get it out. Fuck, we've been working on this for years, and we ended up getting screwed because of COVID, and everything got backtracked about a year. So, anyways, we're almost at the fucking finish line. We're almost out. All the artwork is done, and we just can't wait to fucking get it out and show everybody what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I know with music, the artwork always goes a long way with the covers and stuff. Who did your artwork, man? Because we can't forget about the people that do that for us too, right?
Well, to be honest, I'm the one who did it. So
what? That's fucking mint. That's sick. Normally they always outsource, right? So
yeah, but like the video clip, the lyric video, I'm the one who made it. So. Multi-artsy fartsy platform here.
So what's it like to draw the artwork for your music? Is that kind of almost the same way the lyrics come? Like, is it just pictures in your head when you're playing? You know, like.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I think it's more like you said, it's pictures in my head. Well, I mean, we already know like the theme of our band is obviously very militaristic and army themed and store and. Anyways, I've also used to delve a lot in, drawings and graffiti art and stuff like that. So, anyways, I kind of had an idea of what I kind of wanted. And we wanted something amazing that was like beyond my capacity. But we ended up getting told by artists, like, oh, no, we can't do it. We don't have the time. Or they just fucking stop. They just, stop talking to us. So,
yeah.
At some point, I just got frustrated. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it myself, right? So
yeah, Lancaster, that's fucking mint.
Yeah, so no, I ended up just doing it myself, and then it was an interesting job where I know what I want, and I want it to be nice. So I don't know. It's like doing your own floor at home. You do it right, you do it nice, and devil's in the details, right? So.
No, exactly. It's however good you want it to be now, you know what I mean? And the effort you put into the artwork is just as much of an effort as you guys do with the music. Like that new song, your new LP out.
That's to the myth about it all.
Yeah. No, I listened to that song a couple times today, every chance I got, right?
Nice. No,
I can't wait for
it's good.
yeah. Now I did notice most songs nowadays, especially if you want to be on the fucking radio, your song's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long. This is like a 5 minute and 5.5 minute song, man. That's pretty sick. And like, is the whole album gonna be like this, or?
Yeah, actually, I mean, most of the song most of our songs are like 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
I mean, even hitting the 6-7 minutes here and there, but. We've never really written with radio in mind, so we don't really care about the time frame. I mean, like, we've got one song that's like fucking 2.5 minutes, and it's just the way she is there. So
just how it is, right? No,
exactly. No. Oh man, we gotta cut a riff, or else it's just too long. Say, fuck it. Does the riff work? And if it does, we keep it. If it doesn't, we scrap it, and it ends there, man.
Yeah. Or it starts off as 2 minutes, and then you keep adding and adding. And next thing you know, it's a 10-minute song. Like,
don't get me wrong. The last thing we want to do is like Metallica, where it just feels like there's just a copy paste,
Oh yeah.
15
Put this riff here. This riff goes here. Yeah. No, I hear you, right? I got one of my newer riffs. I've heard that a few times. They're like, it goes on too long, man. It's just too much of the same shit for too long, right? So it's yeah, right. So once this tour is done, you were talking about next year being on tour. You're looking to do some things.
Yeah, man, we're for the winter. We're gonna hunker down. We've got a whole bunch of new songs in the works, so we're gonna concentrate on getting some new material out so we can, move forward once this album's out and stop playing the same set for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
and and no, as soon as winter's over, we're gonna head out. We're gonna head west. We're going to try to hit Toronto as much as we can, Hamilton, Niagara, London, Barrie, the big cities of Southern Ontario. And then summertime, in between the festivals that we're going to do here and there, we're going to try to hit the States as much as we can.
Oh, nice.
So New York, Boston, Buffalo, Detroit, the whole shebang.
You're heading to in around that area. I've got to put you in touch with Thy Enemy, and in the name of Kingdom. I always fuck their name up, and they laugh at me every time I have them on the show. They're like, "It's in the name of Kingdom of Nightmares, something like that." But Thy Enemy, 100%. That you guys would gel pretty good with them on stage and stuff. And then if they're putting something on when you guys are down there, we can maybe hook you up with them, and you guys stay in touch or something, right?
Yeah, no, that would be much appreciated. No, because we there are rumors of European cities here and there, but that would probably go to 2023. But no, 2022, we're planning on writing some new stuff early in the year and then putting that out on the road and hopefully get a good response and record it in autumn and do the same thing we're doing now. So
no, that's great to hear, man. Like, now, how are you guys juggling your normal work schedules being on tour now? Like,
yeah, good question. Well, we try to set up our dates as much as we can on the weekends. So, I mean, most of the guys, we work day jobs, so we can't just pack up and say, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to this city and I'll sleep there 2 nights and come back. So,
yeah.
No, it's an odd juggle. We try to do things on the weekends. If not, well, we put some hours in bank and use them when it's a good strategy to use them. So when the venue's actually worth it and saying, okay, we can only play on a Thursday or a Friday, okay, maybe I can take an afternoon off, and then
it's very much like I must time off.
So no, it's a peculiar. Because I mean,
it's hard, man. I get it because when I was up in Thunder Bay the last 2 months, I tried to put on a shows. Fuck, I was working 12, 13 hours, depending. By the time you're done cleaning up, you're doing your paperwork. You got to eat dinner still, haven't even showered. Now I'm doing interviews at midnight. It's like, man, I just worked all this, and then I got to still be up and go to work the next day. And then when I'm up there, it's 7 days a week unless it rains. So you could work 19 days straight. You don't know. Like, fucking, it's a crapshoot when you go, right?
But, yeah, no kidding, no. No, I hear you. I mean, I know what you're talking about. I mean, it was the same thing when I used to be up in the service there. But no, it's like the TV commercials that don't show you the behind the scenes, where this is where the real music happens, where you're tired and you're hungover and fuck, I gotta go to another city and gotta be there on time. And I can't half-ass it. People paid money to come in and fucking see a show, so you got to give her everything you got every fucking night. And
we were talking about that today, about like kind of staying in shape, being able to perform for that hour and a half on stage. Like, as a drummer, guitar player, just to sing for that long every day, man. Like, that's. I'd rather fucking work construction than try and do that every day, man.
It doesn't show because I drink copious amounts of beer and I got a big fucking gut, but I do cardio training on the regular, man. I got no choice, man. I can stay up and up, man.
Yeah, but it's not like you get on stage and you're out of breath. And like one song, you're like bent over, hopping and popping, right? Like,
yeah, I do a song,
right? Get some oxygen.
I mean, fuck, we can be up there. We can be up there for like an hour and a half, man. Fuck you got to give her there. So no, you need to be like at a minimum in shape there.
Yeah, like I smoke and drink a fucking lot, actually, too, right? So when I do my set, like when I'm just fucking around and doing like, okay, this is how I'd play my show, I'm generally about an hour and 15 minutes by the time you drink it out. And It's fuck the time I'm done. I'm ready to pass out. You know?
Oh, fuck, man. We did a show. I think it was like 2 years ago. We were playing out in, well, no, just fucking this summer. We were playing at the Rockfest pour la santé mentale in l'Épiphanie in Quebec, and I mean, and it was during the fucking heat wave. So like on stage, it must have been like fucking 34 degrees. It was just completely ridiculous, man. It was so fucking hot. And I mean, you're trying to play a set, and you're trying to breathe in that shit, and it's just. You know, you're just hoping for that little breeze to pass as you're playing outside, and every once in a while it goes, and you're like, oh, fucking Christ.
Thank God. You almost stop and just enjoy the wind for a second, you know? It's like...
Yeah, exactly. Just, hey, y'all give it a minute, and then we got to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, like when I was I think the worst show I was ever at for heat was Woodstock 99, man. And there was no shade nowhere.
You were at fucking Woodstock 99?
Yeah, buddy. 100%.
No fucking way, man. That's
tattooed on me, man. Yeah, we left the Thursday morning, showed up there Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, set our tent up, and there was nobody. Woke up Friday morning, give or take 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and you couldn't see shit but tents. Like, what happened? Like, it was definitely a life-changing experience, man, to go there and experience that. And the riding at the end, oh my God, man. Like, we watched.
That must have been amazing, man.
Yeah. We watched a van drive by us when we were looking for our car to even go home, and you couldn't see the van. It was people. Like everyone was like on the roof, on the walls, hanging on the doors, out the windows. Like it was intense, man. And we were young. Amazing. Like I wasn't even 19 yet when we went, right? So
right,
I was like 18, right?
It was like 20 years ago, 22 years ago.
Yeah, right. So
yeah,
I still got my ticket. Yeah, I got the tattoo. You know, I was there.
Was there like a tattoo parlor like on spot or what?
I got it quite a few years later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we talked about it when we were driving home. You know, well, let's all get tattoos now. And then I was the only one who eventually got one, right? So I got Woodstock standing there in her sandals. And it's nothing but flames behind her.
That's great.
What's the craziest show you've ever been to, or the guys have ever been to?
Well, for me, like one of the craziest ones was like I think it was the first time I saw Megadeth. It was at Le Club Soda in Montreal, and it's, you know, a 300-person venue, so it was a really tight show. And it's just, you know, I was just in the peak of my teen years, and just got in there just fucking completely hyperactive and just went fucking ape shit all night there.
Oh yeah, right.
No, I came out of there with a fucking black eye, a busted lip, and then fucking a bleeding nose, man. It was just, the pits were amazing, and it was just it was one of my first, you know, really big bands. I mean, fuck, this is like 98, 99, something like that.
Yeah, right.
Man. D'autres, toi, ton craziest show?
Craziest show. Fuck, man, there's
so many.
Maybe like the most intense one was maybe like Slayer in 2010 at the AV Montreal.
Oh,
so they literally stopped the show like during a song because there was a dying girl, and fucking people just broke off the barricades in front of the stage. It was insane, man. I couldn't find a place to breathe, so yeah, that was insane.
Someone's dying after show.
Yeah.
You know, it's hardcore, then, right?
So, this person's dying.
That's wild.
Players, I traveled around. My boss got pissed at me, man, because when they were on their world final tour, I went 7 times, and he's like, they were already done. It was their world final tour last week, but man, they're only 5 hours away. We're driving, but I'm going. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, we went all over. Seen them in Chicago. We seen them in New York here a couple times.
Yeah, I was gonna say so. Have you really ever followed a band, like gone, like, as a fan on tour with them in a couple of days? I haven't done.
Yeah, actually, now that you mentioned that and I think about it, Mudvayne was the first one I ever followed around. They are absolutely one of my all-time favorite bands. Like all of them. It's hard to describe how I feel about Mudvayne, but I followed them around for what 4 or 5 years while they did their stuff, right?
Right.
And then after that, it would have been Hell Yeah. Tammy and I. She's a huge fan. We got into like 50 something shows together before COVID, right?
Right.
And we went and seen them back to back. We seen them in Toronto. I seen them before in Toronto, then again in Toronto. And then the next night I called her out for some reason and I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Waiting to go to see Hell Yeah in London." I said, "I'm a half an hour away. I'll pick you up, man." We fucking cruised. We went and see them. They were playing with No Point. And Chad, I swear to God, he recognized us at the London show from the Toronto show because he pointed right at us and he come right over. I helped him up in the crowd and he sang above us. I got video of it and everything. Fuck, it was awesome, man.
Wow, that's fucking wild, man. That's fucking
And then, yeah, Slayer on their world final tour. I went to everywhere I could drive within a day or two to go see them, right? So
nice. Yeah, fucking cool. No, man, I never had the chance to do that. But no, I remember seeing Mudvayne way back in the day. Fucking, the second album wasn't even out yet. They were touring their LD50 tour, and I saw them. What the fuck did they call it? Like Mushroom Head or some shit. Anyways,
I seen that tour. That was the first time I seen Mushroom Head and everything too, man. They were good then. Back then, they were good, right?
Great. I remember. You know, when they started the first song, everything was in blackout, right? Mm-hmm. So I know I'm looking for Mudvayne on stage. So I know as they hit the first note and the fucking strobes just fucking explode, and it turns out I'm looking straight at one. So I mean, that first minute of the show, I went fucking blind. I didn't see shit, man. The fucking first minute, it was fucking it killed me.
That's crazy, right? They had a great show, though. I think the greatest show, I've said it 100 times on the show, is Rammstein, however you want to say it. I seen them the very first time they ever came to North America. They played at the Docks in Toronto. And I heard it on the radio, man, and I'm like, I was the foreman at the time. I made everyone go home. I'm going to this concert. Either come with me or go home, but we're shutting her down. But like, I had my pants ripped off me that night in the mosh pit. Like, fucking, it was crazy.
No, my greatest one was it was Korn. It was Korn, and I think the year was 2000. Anyways, I saw them at the Bell Center, and yeah, they had just released. Untouchables, yeah, the album Untouchables had just released. Well, as I said, when he went on stage and he's got that HR Giger and mic stand there.
Oh yeah, man.
Seeing that was fucking absolute fucking gorgeous. And anyways, they ended up giving an absolutely amazing set. And at the end, they finished with Chutes and Ladders with the bagpipes there.
Yeah,
so
man,
anyway,
that's
they're holding their notes at the end, and just they're drumming a whole bunch of noise. And at some point, the lights are flashing, and just one big snare hit, and got the light starts, and the lights turn on, the confetti goes, and I was just blown away. I don't know if it was the show or the drums or both, but man, it was just my experience there. So
I have to say though, last time I seen them was in Chicago, and they started the show like that. He come out with his bagpipes, and then went into God the Life, sort of the way he ended that show. Like, it fucking set the rest of the night. It blew my mind, man. Like, I was totally captivated,
Mm-hmm. Just sets the bar somewhere. So no way we're obviously trying to do our own thing there at our level.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
I was kind of leading into my next question. Actually, was what kind of standard do you guys set for yourselves on stage? Like, are you guys looking to eventually have flames and lights, or do you just want to, like?
We're, I mean,
what's the question?
The question was, what kind of standard do we set for ourselves on stage? Do we want like fucking big flames and stuff, or where are we going? What's the plan?
Flames, explosions, beer.
Yeah, beer.
Here, yeah.
Well, I like. I mean, in between the three of us, we don't wear makeup, and we don't have these specific suits we wear, or these. We're just ourselves on stage. I think we can add some fluff around it when
Bring
we
the fire.
Yeah, the fire.
Just bring the fire.
Couple of props here and here for us, because we're not theatrical. We really let the music speak for itself.
Maybe a big Lancaster.
Yeah, big plane.
That's sick. Cheers to that, though. Like, it's nice to kind of see a non-gimmick in that sense, right? Like, you guys just come out on stage. Like, as much as I bitch, I can wear a t-shirt and a pair of shorts, or I can come out, jam out some tunes. But when you guys are that tight and that awesome on stage, when you guys play, you can't argue with it. You know what I mean? So
that's our philosophy, and I think that the music speaks even more for itself. The fact that we're not obviously I've got my mohawks up and shit, and now I'm so
I kind of got a haircut today, and I put in a little mohawk myself.
There you go.
Slowly feeling better. I shaved finally. I was looking like you had a big old beard rocking.
Looking all scruffy.
Yeah, man.
So no, and I think our standard is more. We want the musical experience to be a lot more than the visual, right?
Yeah.
So we want the musical experience. So our standard is set there. So we want to give a good show. We want to make sure that the set is well thought out, that the flow of the night is calculated, and we've always got something brewing somewhere, so we can spark it up with music while using the music in and of itself, and barring a few props here and there.
No, that's nice to hear. It's kind of refreshing in that sense, because I don't know. Yeah, like a lot of the bands nowadays, they have a gimmick. They're painted, or they fucking worship Satan, or whatever the fuck the gimmick is, right? But you guys are just
I call them styrofoam Vikings,
stage, right?
Spikes there and shit.
Yeah, but I noticed, like, on my birthday there, I didn't even actually invite anybody. Chad and I were talking about, my good buddy, known him forever. He's like, "Did you invite anybody else other than me?" I was like, "No, no, I didn't, man. I didn't tell anybody, man." But they were like, with the rain and stuff, it was fucking. It ended up being good, but the first band being Electric Jed, they're more of a theatrical. They're like a Halloween band, they have their props, but they weren't able to kind of use them because of the rain and the weather. But their music spoke for them on stage. Like Jeff, the owner of the land, was very impressed with how tight they were and how good they were on stage. And then when Late Night Trouble jumped on stage and were like running through the crowd, in the mud with the crowd, like, for how little of a crowd it was amazing, man. But their music, once again, they showed up. They drove all the way from Montreal to do the show here in Ontario for me. So they didn't bring their lights, and they didn't have all the theatrical shit, but their music spoke when they were on stage, and it was amazing, man. So we'll have to work out a date. I know you guys are busy, so we'll work around your schedule next year. But that Montreal Mayhem in Ontario, I'm going to be putting that on for sure.
Yeah, man, go for it. We're there, man. Let us know, especially if it's on the weekend. Fuck, we're there, man. For sure.
Yeah, so definitely, I haven't talked to David out of Dead Man's Prophecy yet, but I can almost guarantee they'll be here. I'll bring your Last Dance Amongst Wolves. You guys know each other very well already, right? So,
yeah, we're rolling as a tight pack as it is. So,
Mayhem. Montreal Mayhem in Ontario, buddy. I think that's gonna be the name of my festival. Yeah, baby. Tabernacle. That's my favorite French word ever. I'm getting it tattooed on me eventually.
And table snacks iced tea.
Yeah. I might get that too.
That's good, man.
Yeah, so no, man, it's an honor to have you on tonight and have the guys. Like I know they're busy in the background doing shit, but it kind of gives people that perspective, like that never stops, right?
Yeah, man, exactly. This is the shit they don't show you in commercials, man.
Yeah.
This is the real. This is where music happens for real, man. So
Yeah. Well,
it's when you're
Tammy,
tired. It's when you're hungover and you got fucking. All right, got to keep going. Got to practice again. Give her and no, man. That's where.
Yeah.
That's why we separate the men from the boys.
That's true, right? It's that. It's not even just physical; it's mentally. Like I got pretty close, just with everything that's happened in the month. I was like, "Fucking, I'm done," you know, like shut her down, you know. But I'm glad I took that break, and to have Galaxy with Eyes being my first show back, you guys being my second show back, I'm starting to feel that love and that vibe again, man, and that passion for the show again is coming back real
Yeah,
quick.
man, you gotta take breaks, man. You gotta take breaks. So
yeah.
So no, you gotta see it. You know, you give yourself a blitz, and you're like, okay, up till this date, I give her everything, and then I take a fucking break for a month or two, and then you come back, man, fucking fire under your ass, man.
Yeah, just double time, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers to that.
Cheers, my brothers. We'll see you again though soon. Like I'm gonna be up there that way. Hopefully before I take off to South Africa in November, right? I want to come up and see Dave and them again in Louisville, right? So
yeah. Well,
you guys are what? October 16th. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll run through it. October 16th, we're in Trois-Rivières. October 22nd, Sherbrooke. October 23rd, Drummondville. November 6th, we're in Kingston.
That's where
and
I'll
November
be.
20th, we're in Sainte-Thérèse. That's just north of Montreal there. So anybody who wants the details, just go on our Facebook page. It's all there. It's everywhere. Just scroll down. Just, move around.
So we can find you guys everywhere, right?
Yeah, man. We've got music on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Music, iTunes. We're on YouTube, Lancaster Band or Lancaster Metal. It's one of these two. Fucking Instagram, Facebook, same thing. Lancaster Band, Lancaster Metal.
Yeah.
You'll find us everywhere. Just, hit us up. If someone's watching, hit us up a like. Go listen to our shit. That helps us a lot for visibility and bookings and all this noise.
Let's give a few hellos here. Yeah, Tammy, I gotta get your passport so you can come up to some of these fucking festivals we got going here. I know Kevin Moore. This guy's awesome shit. He's one of our number one. He is our number one fan. He will be reaching out to you guys, no doubt. Keep an eye out for him, right? He
already has. Cheers, Kevin.
Perfect, man. That guy's like musical fucking. He just seeks out music. So every show, I imagine he watches more than just us here in the Boneyard. But for what I understand, he knows more bands than I do now because he's always reaching out and saying hi, So.
Yeah.
But now your merch. Do you guys have stickers, T-shirts, sweaters? What do you got rocking right now?
We're a little behind on this internet stuff. But because we don't have like an online store, but just hit us up on Facebook or whatnot. But we've got T-shirts, lady shirts, we've got stickers, patches, back patches. What else we got? That's about it.
Two back patches.
Yeah, 2 models of back patches. We've got the square. We've got the square back patch and the round back patch for all your biker looking needs.
That's sweet, man.
Yeah, man, and we've got the small crest patch with the bomber guy.
Yeah, and the Lancaster ones.
Yeah, we're out of those. Yeah, no, we ran out of those, but no, we got plenty of T-shirts, plenty of stickers, a whole bunch of little patches and stuff.
2 or 3 Dave
Nice.
Meister.
Yeah, we've got a couple of special Dave Meister T-shirts probably left. This was a special we had done for this guy. And it was a special limited T-shirt where we basically took his face and put it on the Jägermeister logo.
Way, that's awesome.
So instead of having the deer, it was his face. So no, it's a pretty decent thing. So anyways, hit us up on Facebook. We got a whole bunch of little merch. And stay tuned. We've got a whole bunch of new stuff coming up for sure soon enough.
No, and obviously we'll stay in touch, man. Always reach out if you haven't heard from me in a bit. Say, hey, dude, we got some new shit. You know me. We'll make it happen. I know it's been a fucking fucked up time for me, but we're back, baby, live here in the
Yeah, cheers.
Boneyard. And I want
I
to
think,
cheers you two for that. You know, thank
yeah,
you.
for sure. And I think it's the best thing you can do is keep doing what you love, man. I think
Yeah.
it's the way to go. Yeah, no, thank you so much for having us on, Bones, man. It's always a pleasure to speak with you. We'll hit you up on GMPQ. We'll do this whole crisscross
definitely.
thing at some point this winter, and
Yeah.
do the same thing with Guerrilla Radio. And anyways, fuck, man, we'll be able to mishmash a whole bunch of stuff. So no,
Yeah,
thank you so
man.
much for having
And
us on
then
once again, man.
this new music show coming out of South Africa, you guys will definitely be one of the top guests that will be coming on when I'm allowed to bring my bands on. But right now, I'll give a little shout out to Human Nebula. They're from South Africa. They're an up and coming fucking metal band. Fantastic. We've had them on. We had the Joy Kill. I don't know. I'll have to double check. You know, awesome band though. For what I've heard, they're like a punky rock band and stuff. But I gotta give a huge shout out here to fucking my boy Callie, man. We became brothers at Valhalla, but he'll know what I'm talking about, right? So. But anything else you guys want to add, or like, should we?
Last thing I want to plug. Yeah, stay tuned, folks. In the next coming week or 2 weeks or so, we're out with our new album and we're on tour. We're coming to a city near you eventually, and if not, it's going to be next summer. So stay tuned, folks. We've got some new material on the way. It's going to be crazy stuff.
Every time it drops, send it to me, man. I'll throw it up on the page. It's another spot where they can find your music when it comes out, you know.
Without fail.
Oh, I can't wait. So, fucking, what's today then? Today's Wednesday?
Thursday.
Thursday night. Well, thank you guys. It was an honor, man. You guys
Thank you all the same.
Put a smile on my face. I feel good now. You know,
all
it's
good,
always,
man. I'm happy. If you're happy, I'm happy. Thank you, sir, for having us on again.
It's an honor, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut us down, and we'll hang out backstage for a bit and shoot the shit for a minute, and then.
Cool, bro.
Does that work? There we go. I'll fucking end it. You'll have to give me a sec. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Fuck.